Okay, today in this video I'm going to talk about absolute value. A lot of my students are getting this problem right here incorrect, and they're only coming up with one solution, and also sometimes they think absolute value has something to do with parentheses because these lines up and down look a little bit like parentheses. So today is going to be a clarification video to help you with this so that you understand how to do absolute value and how to work with it. I'm in cosketch.com, and it's a free website, so you're welcome to use that anytime. And we're not going to solve this exact problem, but we're going to do something similar to show you what it is all about. Alright, so first, ta-da, I'm going to draw a very, very rough number line and discuss what is absolute value so we know what it is once and for all. So I'm going to put 0, 1, 2, 3. This is our number line, and it is pretty sketchy, but that's okay. Now, absolute value, by definition, is a distance from 0. It's a positive number, because if I say that I live 100 miles from Nashville, I live a positive 100. I don't live negative, I live positive. It's a distance from 0. So what if I asked you, what is the absolute value of 2? A lot of kids get this right. This is equal to 2. Yes, because 2 is 2 units from 0. How about the absolute value of negative 2? This is also 2 because negative 2 over here is 2 units from 0. That's what absolute value is a distance from 0. Now let's just change it to a variable. What number has a distance of 2 from 0? Well, x can equal positive 2 because the absolute value of 2 is 2, and x is equal to negative 2. There are two solutions for x. Suppose we had the absolute value of 2x is equal to 2. Then, this number inside of the absolute value sign could be 2 or negative 2. There's two choices. So 2x, you let 2x equal positive 2, and you let 2x equal negative 2. Solve them separately, divide by 2 on both sides. So x is equal to 1, and I'll put the solutions up this way. And if you divide by 2 on both sides, x is equal to negative 1. There are two solutions. Let's try another one. Alright, so suppose we have the absolute value, and I'll put it in this line up and down. It's a straight line, it's not a parentheses, of x plus 2 is equal to 5. So what two numbers are a distance from 5 from 0 to make this true? Well, this number inside here could be 5 or negative 5. Therefore, what you do is you take what's inside the absolute value sign, x plus 2, and let that equal to positive 5. And the other solution is you take what's in here and let it equal negative 5. And solve them. You subtract 2 from both sides, x is equal to 3. Subtract 2 from both sides, I'm just going to put it out because it's a negative number, it's a little bit more tricky, x is equal to negative 7. So, check it. If x is 3, 3 plus 2 is the absolute value of 5, which is equal to 5. That checks. Yay. And then if it's negative 7, negative 7 plus 2 is negative 5, and the absolute value of negative 5 is equal to 5. And that checks. So it works excellent. Our solutions are, these are our two solutions, and I'm going to put them from small to big. X is equal to negative 7, and I'm having a mouse day, and x is a bad mouse day, is equal to 3. Alright, let's try a new one. And let's try this one. And we're going to do something similar to one that we have here. Make a big fat absolute value signs. 2x plus 3 is equal to 9. And remember, there's two solutions. We're going to have the distance from 0 is equal to 9. So remember that absolute value, well, I'm going to erase that. Absolute value of 9 is equal to 9, and the absolute value of negative 9 is also equal to 9. So this means that this number right here could be 9, or that number could be negative 9. So let's solve it out. So 2x plus 3, you take what's inside of the absolute value sign and set it equal to positive 9, and you let 2x plus 3 equal negative 9. Solve them separately. Subtract 3. Subtract 3. 2x is equal to 6. And x is equal to 3. Check that out. 2 times 3 is 6. Plus 3 is 9. Absolute value of 9 is 9. That's true. And we also can do the other one over here, which is subtract 3 from both sides. 2x is equal to negative 12. X is equal to negative 6. Check it. Going back up here, 2 times negative 6 is negative 12, plus 3 is negative 9. Absolute value of negative 9 is 9 is perfect. So our solutions are x is equal to negative 6 and x is equal to 3. Excellent. So let's do another problem now. It's going to be a little bit different. So let's clear this and try another one. I'm actually going to clear the other previous problem that I had put up there. And let's try one like this. This time it says x minus 5 minus the number 5 is equal to 10. Now, what we have to remember is that when you're solving an absolute value equation, you have to isolate the absolute value first. You have to isolate this, so I'm going to add 5 to both sides. Therefore, I have the absolute value of x minus 5 is equal to 15. So we need the two values for x, which are so that this is a distance of 15 from 0. So you set this either directions. Either this x minus 5 equals, you let it equal to positive 15, and you also let it equal to negative 15. Because there are two solutions. Because the absolute value of 15 is 15, absolute value of negative 15 is 15. Add 5 to both sides. Therefore, x is equal to 20. And if you add 5 this time, x is equal to negative 10. So let's check these. If it was 20, 20 take away 5 is 15. Absolute value of 15 is 15. Works. Awesome. Negative 10. Subtract 5, negative 15. Absolute value is 15. Perfect. So our solutions are, I'm going to put them, these are my solutions, but I'm going to put them from small to big. So x is equal to negative 10, negative 10. Wow. Sorry about that. And x is equal to 20. I think I'm just so excited because I'm going to show you how to do this in GeoGebra. Let me open it up. I already have it open from my last video. So we're going to go, this is the downloaded version. I use the downloaded version whenever I'm going to use the CAS view. I'm going to go View, CAS. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go to my absolute value. There is an absolute value function built in. It's ABS. ABS, parentheses, x minus 5, close parentheses, minus 5 is equal to 10. And I'm just going to click on this one, solve numerically. And I've got my two solutions. X is equal to negative 10 and x is equal to 20. It worked. That's excellent. So we checked our answer and it's awesome. So now let's try one more and then we'll be done. Okay? So let's try this one. Absolute value. Well, actually we're going to do 5 minus 4. And then I'll put these things up for the absolute value. So you know it's absolute value. Okay? Of 2x plus 1. Is equal to negative 7. Remember, absolute value cannot be negative 7, but we need to first isolate the absolute value when we solve this equation. Okay? So absolute value has to be equal to a positive number, but we haven't isolated it yet, so let's isolate it. So I'm going to subtract 5 from both sides. And so I have negative 4 times the absolute value of 2x plus 1. Is equal to negative 12. Now this is a step that a lot of students get incorrect. They somehow think distributive property. I don't even want to teach you anything incorrect. No, no, no. This is not distributive property. This is an absolute value sign. So you're going to divide by negative 4 on both sides. Okay. So the absolute value of 2x plus 1, we're isolating the absolute value, is equal to positive 3. If it was a negative, there would be no solution, but it's a positive, so there is two solutions. Oh, I'm so excited. So we look at this thing here, and we know that the absolute value of positive 3 is 3. So we're gonna let this inside 2x plus 1 equal positive 3. And we also can let here, the 2x plus 1, the interior, what's inside of the absolute value, equal negative 3, because the absolute value of negative 3 is 3. So let's subtract 1 from both sides. So 2x is equal to 2. And therefore, dividing by 2, x is equal to 1. And we have the other one, we're going to subtract 1 from both sides. 2x is equal to negative 4. Divide by 2 on both sides, x is equal to negative 2. So these are our two solutions. Let's check them. If it was 1, then 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1, its absolute value of 3 is 3. Yep, works. Awesome. If it's negative 2, we've got a negative 4, plus 1 is negative 3, absolute value of negative 3 is 3. Works perfect. Well, let's check it out in GeoGebra. Oh, let's put in our solutions the way they write it. So the answer would be x is equal to negative 2, and x is equal to 1. So let's check it out. Alright, so let's go to GeoGebra, and I'm in the CAS view, so let's write this down. 5 minus 4, I'm going to put a times because I like to make sure it works perfectly. ABS, parentheses, 2x, oops, I hit the wrong number, 2x plus 1 equals negative 7. Now I'm going to do this button, solve numerically, see what happens. X is equal to negative 2, and x equals 1. Put a better equal sign there. And that's it. It works. I hope this video helped you, and I hope you had fun watching it. Thank you so much for watching.